You eat eggs every single morning, thinking you are feeding your body the ultimate superfood, and biologically, you are correct. A single egg is a masterpiece of human nutrition. It contains all 9 essential amino acids, providing a complete, highly bioavailable protein. It is packed with choline to protect your brain, lutein for your eyes, vitamin D, and crucial healthy fats that your endocrine system desperately needs to manufacture hormones like estrogen and progesterone. But here is the metabolic trap that almost every woman falls into. Nutrition is not just about what you swallow, it is about what your body can actually absorb, transport, and utilize at a cellular level. When you combine eggs with certain everyday foods, you trigger a biochemical domino effect that actively cancels out every single benefit of the egg. Instead of building muscle and balancing hormones, you end up spiking your insulin, jamming your nutrient receptors, creating systemic inflammation, and forcing your liver into metabolic survival mode. Today, we are exposing the 3 specific foods that completely destroy what eggs do for your body, especially if you are managing your metabolic health, thyroid, or hormonal balance. The first food that completely dismantles the power of eggs is processed, refined carbohydrates, and the absolute worst offender is white toast or breakfast bread. When you eat a soft-boiled or poached egg by itself, your body handles it beautifully. The protein digests slowly, causing a flat, stable blood sugar response. Your pancreas releases just a tiny, efficient amount of insulin. Because your insulin stays low, your body can easily absorb the egg yolk's fat-soluble vitamins, like vitamin A, D, and E, and transport them across your intestinal wall to support your thyroid and cellular repair. Now add 2 slices of white toast to that plate. The highly processed flour in that bread has been stripped of all fiber, germ, and bran. It is essentially pre-digested starch. The moment it hits your digestive tract, it rushes into your bloodstream as pure glucose. Your blood sugar spikes rapidly, forcing your pancreas to pump out a massive surge of insulin to clear the emergency. This intense insulin spike completely hijacks the nutritional pathway of the eggs. High circulating insulin is a master storage signal. Instead of allowing the healthy phospholipids and cholesterol from the egg yolk to be used for cellular structure and hormone synthesis, this aggressive insulin surge forces those fats directly into storage pathways, leading to visceral fat accumulation. Furthermore, combining a rapidly digesting sugar with a dense protein source in a high heat or digestive environment accelerates the production of advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These toxic compounds literally stick to your proteins, stiffening your blood vessels, triggering low-grade chronic inflammation, and accelerating cellular aging. By placing white bread next to your eggs, you transform a clean, hormonal superfood into a metabolic burden. If you want a carbohydrate with your eggs, choose slow-digesting, fiber-rich options like roasted sweet potatoes, avocado, or non-starchy greens like spinach and mushrooms. These keep your insulin stable and allow the egg to heal your body the way nature intended. The second food that destroys the benefits of eggs carries a massive health halo, and it is sitting on almost every breakfast table. It is commercial fruit juice and even large amounts of freshly squeezed juice. Millions of women pour a glass of orange or apple juice next to their eggs, believing they are adding a clean dose of vitamins. In reality, you are delivering a devastating metabolic shockwave directly to your liver. When you strip a fruit of its fiber to make juice, you are left with a highly concentrated liquid dose of fructose. Unlike glucose, which can be used by every cell in your body for energy, fructose can only be processed by one organ, your liver. When a flood of liquid fructose hits your liver all at once, the liver becomes instantly overwhelmed. It has no choice but to convert that excess sugar directly into fat through a process called de novo lipogenesis. Here is why this pairing is so deeply problematic for women's health. Eggs contain incredibly beneficial healthy fats and dietary cholesterol. Modern endocrinology has proven that the natural cholesterol in eggs does not cause heart disease. Instead, it safely helps build your steroid hormones. However, when your liver is forced to process a high load of fructose from juice at the exact same time it is processing the fats from an egg yolk, the biochemistry shifts. The excessive fructose drives up your triglyceride levels aggressively. This combination forces the liver to package the egg's fats into small, dense, highly inflammatory lipid patterns. Over time, this repeated morning routine leads to fatty liver accumulation, severe insulin resistance at the cellular level, and elevated systemic inflammation. When your cells become resistant to insulin due to high fructose exposure, they can no longer efficiently absorb the amino acids from the egg protein to repair your muscles and tissues. Furthermore, excessive fructose increases oxidative stress, creating free radicals that oxidize the delicate, beneficial fats in the egg yolk before your body can even use them. Instead of juice, eat the whole fruit with its fiber completely intact, or stick to clean water or unsweetened herbal tea with your breakfast. The third and final food pairing is perhaps the most dangerous because it is deeply normalized in our culture. It is processed meat, specifically bacon, breakfast sausage, and cured deli meats. The combination of bacon and eggs is viewed as a standard breakfast, but from a biochemical standpoint, it is a highly toxic match. Processed meats are preserved using sodium nitrites and nitrates to stabilize color and prevent bacterial growth. While nitrites themselves are bad enough, the real danger occurs when they are exposed to high heat and high concentrations of amino acids. Eggs are one of the most protein-dense foods on Earth, meaning they are packed with amino acids called amines. When you fry bacon or sausage in a pan right next to your eggs, the intense heat causes the nitrites from the meat to bind directly with the amines from the egg. This chemical reaction creates nitrosamines, which are highly toxic compounds, classified as definitive carcinogens by global health authorities. By cooking them together, the egg essentially acts as a catalyst, multiplying the formation of these harmful compounds. Beyond nitrosamines, processed breakfast meats are loaded with preformed advanced glycation end products and massive amounts of sodium. When this heavy sodium and inflammatory load hits your bloodstream, it damages the delicate endothelial lining of your blood vessels. The egg yolk contains a vital nutrient called choline, which is responsible for protecting your cardiovascular system and supporting liver health. But when your blood vessels are experiencing acute inflammation from the processed meat, the protective pathways of choline are completely overwhelmed. Additionally, processed meats contain high amounts of heme iron, which, when combined with the oxidative stress of cooking, generates destructive hydroxyl radicals that damage cellular DNA. The egg tries to fight this by using its natural supply of selenium, a critical mineral that fuels your body's master antioxidant, glutathione. But instead of using that selenium to protect your thyroid or support your immune system, your body is forced to completely deplete it just to clean up the toxic oxidative mess left behind by the bacon. You are setting a fire in your body and trying to put it out with the exact same meal. If you want a savory, high-protein addition to your eggs, avoid cured, chemically treated meats entirely. Choose clean, unprocessed proteins like wild-caught salmon, sliced chicken breast, or fresh, additive-free turkey. Eggs are one of the most magnificent hormone-supportive gifts nature has provided. They possess everything required to fuel your brain, balance your hormones, protect your vision, and stabilize your metabolism. But the modern food environment has surrounded the egg with metabolic landmines. The refined bread, the liquid juices, and the processed meats are quietly stealing your health every single morning. Real wellness is built on awareness. It is about pausing before you cook, stepping away from the autopilot routines, and understanding the elegant biochemistry of your own body. Protect the integrity of your food, change your morning combinations, and give your body the clean, uninterrupted nutrition it truly deserves. If you found this deep dive valuable and want to take control of your metabolic and hormonal health, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our science-backed guides. And now, I want to hear from you. What do you usually pair with your eggs every morning, and are you planning to change it after watching this? Drop your response in the comments below. Let us build a healthier routine together.